Why does my English sound basic, even though I know all the grammar rules? When it comes to speaking English fluently, I start struggling for words and phrases. Or when I watch an English movie or a web show, I don't understand all that is said unless I turn on the subtitles. If your answer to all these questions is a big yes, let me tell you, you have just clicked the right English lesson. In today's English lesson, I will teach you 10 English phrases that you won't learn in any English textbook. You need to understand one thing: English is not your native language, and you have learned English through books or in school. There are many English phrases we use in our conversation that you won't find in any books. Books just teach you the grammar rules and sentence structures followed by vocabulary. The idea of learning from books is to learn the correct grammatical use of the English language. Now, if you want to sound natural and fluent in English, you'll have to take a step forward and study the English language, the way it's spoken on the streets with friends and family. You must learn natural English expressions, the expressions you will hear native English speakers use quite often in their everyday conversation. This English lesson will teach you 10 such natural English expressions along with example sentences for daily use in a conversation. The number one phrase I have for you is, "I heard him within earshot." Sounds interesting, right? I heard him within earshot. To hear someone within earshot means you are too close to hear what someone said or does. It could be a conversation, or you might overhear someone talking. So, instead of saying, "I heard them talking," you could say, "I heard them within earshot." Isn't it a better way to express yourself in English? Here are some example sentences.
How do you know about that?
Well, I heard the boss within earshot. There is not going to be any salary raise this year.
Next up we have, there are lines we do not cross. There are lines we do not cross. First, let's understand, what does it mean to cross the line? It means to behave in a way that is not socially acceptable, or to do something that's beyond your level or authority. There are lines we do not cross means not to do something that is inappropriate. So, when you ask too many personal questions to people you hardly know, you cross the line, something that is not socially acceptable. Here's an example.
Can you check the boss's email account and see if I'm on the list to be fired?
Well, hold on there. What are you asking me to do? There are lines we do not cross. Do you wish me to be on that list too?
Next on the list is, let's focus on the big picture. Let's focus on the big picture. Now assume there are many clouds in the sky, and you focus on just one dark cloud and say, "It might rain today." The reality is that there's only one dark cloud in the sky, and most of the sky is clear. So just looking at one dark cloud in the sky and assuming it might rain would be incorrect. This expression means do not focus on the smaller details, but rather look at the total outcome or benefit of something. Don't get into finer details and look on the whole, because finer details don't tell the entire story. They are just a small part of something. This expression is an English metaphor and means to overreach an idea or a story. Let's look at an example.
I think we paid way too much for creating our website. We could have got the job done in half the cost.
I would disagree with you, Ryan, on that. Although we paid a lot more. But let's focus on the big picture here. We have the best website with the latest technology compared to our competitors. Our customers would have a lovely experience browsing through it.
I hope now you exactly know how to use this expression. Let's move on to our next phrase. Our next smart phrase is, "Can you all give us the room for a moment?" I often use this English phrase when I want to talk to someone in private. It basically means asking everyone in the room to leave to have a private conversation with someone. So instead of saying, "Can you excuse me?" or leave the room please. Instead, you could say, can you all give us the room for a moment? It certainly sounds natural and more advanced. Let's look at an example.
Boss, we have a problem. The bank just called to inform us that our funds have been freezed, and we need to—
Well. Hold on, John. Everyone, I apologize. Can you all give us the room for a moment, please?
Well, it seems like there's some serious trouble with the funds. As you heard, John sounded a bit worried and anxious. Aren't these interesting English phrases? Try them in your conversations. Let's look at our next smart phrase. It's beyond the shadow of a doubt. It's beyond the shadow of a doubt. If you believe something that is beyond the shadow of a doubt, you're certain that it's true. It's generally used to say you are definite or sure about something. Here's an example.
So team, what are your thoughts about the new digital marketing idea?
Well, boss, it will fetch us good results. It's beyond the shadow of a doubt, the best marketing idea.
Next up, at number 6, we have, I am sure you can field whatever is thrown at you. It's a pretty long phrase, but it has an interesting meaning. Imagine you are a part of a soccer team and your team has a great goalkeeper. Anything that's kicked at him is certainly saved. Your entire team trusts him for winning matches. This phrase has a similar meaning. It means a trusted person who can find solutions to any problems. In short, they are the troubleshooters in an organization. They have a solution for every damn problem.
We have a presentation tomorrow, and the app is still crashing.
Could you speak to Ryan? I am sure he can field whatever is thrown at him.
I simply love this phrase. Up next at number 7 we have, let bygones be bygones. This phrase means to forget something that happened in the past and move on. To forgive someone for what they've done and make a fresh start. Here are some examples.
Shall we invite Ryan to the party after all that happened?
Well, you see, let bygones be bygones. Just add him to the list.
Phrase number 8. I have to give you the lion's share of credit. I am sure it's easy to understand. When someone gets the largest part or most of something, they get the lion's share of the credit. It simply means to get the biggest share in something. When they sold the company, Ryan got the lion's share of the credit. It means he got most of the revenue from the investors. Although I prepared the deck, Jude took away the lion's share of the credit because he presented it. Now, this one's quite interesting. Don't give me any lip. Well, it surely does not mean don't kiss me. It means do not argue with me. Or don't back answer me. Isn't it an interesting one? Well, sure it is. Sometimes the urge to give a lip is just too strong. It's better to sit and listen. The mother was shocked by her child's reaction and sternly warned not to give her any lip. And the last expression for the day is, we need to start damage control. First, let's understand what damage control means. It means to take measures to minimize the damage to one's reputation, credibility, or a public image. I am sure you might have heard many celebrities or politicians exercising damage control after tweeting something nasty. They are just protecting their reputation or public image. No matter how much damage control he does, the scandal has gone viral and is trending on all social media platforms. The company immediately got into damage control mode after its unethical practices went public. That's all for today. You've learned 10 great English expressions to sound natural in English. Come on, let's quickly revise them. To hear someone within earshot. To hear someone clearly. There are lines we do not cross. To avoid doing something inappropriate. Let's focus on the big picture. To ignore finer details and focus on the whole. Can you all give us the room for a moment? To ask someone to leave the room. It's beyond the shadow of a doubt. something is perfect. I am sure you can field whatever is thrown at you. Used to describe a trusted person. Let bygones be bygones, to forget or forgive someone. I have to give you the lion's share of credit. To receive the biggest part of something. Don't give me any lip. Don't argue with me. We need to start damage control to protect one's public image and reputation. I hope you found this lesson interesting and helpful. Do use these English phrases in your everyday conversations to sound natural and fluent in English. I shall see you in the next lesson. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell so that you don't miss any new lessons. Keep learning, keep practicing English.